we often get a lot of tightness in our neck and shoulder areas. And I know I've certainly suffered from that a lot. All of these exercises you can do as little exercise snacks. So when you're sitting at your desk, apart from one of these, you can just do them there. But I do encourage you every half an hour to stand up and move around for at least 3 minutes. So by the end of an hour, you've already done 6 minutes of movement. So it doesn't necessarily have to be an exercise. You can just go for a walk. Anything that will allow your shoulders to relax. So one of the key things that I've found really helps is to do tapping. So you can just use your fingers, or you can use a little spiky ball if you want to, but your fingertips are right there, why not use them? And all you want to do is just gently tap where you often get sore. So just on the top of your shoulder there, so you can come around the back and just tap up into the base of your skull. If you want to, you can tap underneath the collarbone as well, especially if your shoulders get really tight in the front. Just gentle tapping across the top of your collarbone here. Gently breathing in and out through your nose, just allowing your body to relax. And then just see how that feels. And you might even be able to see with me that shoulder has dropped quite significantly. And then you can tap on the other side. And you don't just have to do this for your neck and your shoulders. You can very easily do this on any part of your body that's feeling a little bit stiff and sore. So I'm just going to come up the back here, tapping into my neck and into the base of my skull. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then just relax and see how that feels. Good. Now I'd encourage you to make a little fist. And again, here you could use a ball if you want to squeeze, but if you just gently pump your fist like that, and then move your arm in as many different directions as you can, and just keep clenching and unclenching your fist. Good. Just do that for about a minute. And then shake and move. Just shake your hand and just move it around a little bit. You can even squeeze the top of your shoulder here as you shake. Just gentle squeezing at the same time if it's really tight. And then just relax and see how that feels. Wow, this arm feels so much longer. Right, let's do the other side. Making a fist. Gently squeezing, moving your arm around. In as many different directions, going up and around, going behind. Doesn't really matter. And then you can just shake your hand and just gently squeeze the muscle at the back. You can move your arm around too. And then again, just check in and see how that feels. Beautiful. Good. So now I'm going to teach you how to release your jaw, because the jaw can get really, really tight, and then that can really start pulling because these neck muscles start getting pulled up because of the tightness in your jaw. So you're going to take your middle 3 fingers and you're just going to find the side of your face, at the jawbone there. You're going to press your fingers in, so you really want to make contact with your cheek tissue, and then very slowly start pulling down. And then pick your fingers up, pressing in, and slowly pull down. And put your fingers in, press first, and then use that pressure and pull down towards your bottom jaw. So you're never going to go up, and I always encourage you to do each side individually. So you're just going to gently do that, anything from sort of 10 to 15 times, and then just see how that feels. You might even want to turn your head from side to side and just check in with your neck range of motion. Don't try and crank it round. Just see if it feels easier to go one way or the other. Remember what it feels like to the other side. Now we'll do that side. So your middle 3 fingers, finding the top of your jaw, and just gently moving down. Press in, and then just gently drag down. And press in, and gently drag down. And press in, gently drag down. And we'll maybe do about 3 more of those just for now. Good. I can feel this side is a whole lot tighter than the other side. I feel a bit like I've got bubble wrap in there. Good. And then just gently turn your head from side to side. For me personally, there's more range of motion going that way, and it's certainly a lot softer. Good. Now I'm going to teach you a very gentle neck stretch. It's really important with this one that you don't take your arm too far to the side. So you want to think of 45-degree angle. So not directly in front of your shoulder, not directly out to the side, but halfway in between. So you're going to float your arm up to just below shoulder height. Now imagine somebody's reaching and pulling your ear up towards the ceiling gently. So you're reaching up and then slowly bring the arm down until you just nudge into that stretch. And then bring the head straight and relax the arm. Reaching the arm up and that 45-degree angle, lengthening your ear up towards the ceiling. And then slowly pulling down until you feel the stretch. And then release. And the last time, reaching up, grow your ear towards the ceiling. Slowly pull the arm down, just nudging into that stretch. This time you're going to hold it there and do tiny little yes nods. And then tiny little no nods. 4 to 8 of those. And then gently bring the head straight and relax. Just take a moment here to breathe and just focus in on how that feels. And then we'll go on to the other side. So floating the arm up at that 45-degree angle, lengthening the head over to the side and slowly bringing the arm down. Bring the head straight, float the arm up. Reach the ear up towards the ceiling and slowly bring the arm down, stretching the tight muscles. Release. Bring the arm back up. Tilt your head over and slowly pulling down. You're going to hold it there. Tiny little yes nods. And tiny little no nods. And then bringing the head back straight. And just take a nice breath. See how that feels, and hopefully it's feeling a lot easier. Right, so it's also really important that we move the ribs when we've got sore neck and shoulders, and this is also great for when you've got a sore low back. You might not be able to do this at the office, maybe this is one that you'll do when you get home. So we're just going to place one hand on top of the other lying on your side. You want to make sure that you're not flaring your ribs, so just let them soften a little bit. And you're going to start off by moving your ribs first. Keep looking at your hand and you're just going to open it to about that 45-degree angle. And then slowly come back, rotating to where you started. So you can use a nice inhale as you open here. And an exhale as you come back. And an inhale as you open. And an exhale as you come back. So making sure your ribs are leading the movement and that you're not trying to do it from the shoulder, because that's going to be really uncomfortable. So let your ribs roll back and the arms follows the movement. The ribs bring you back and the arms follow. Good. All right. I would encourage you to lie on your back and compare the two sides, and then to do this again on the other side. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you find that helpful to help release your neck and shoulder strain.